about the president of your Alabama Bluegrass Music Association that you don't know. Oh. Now he's on the mandolin over there, but he is also a graduate of Auburn University. Where you go? Where you go? All right, and when he was in Auburn, my wife and I have some rental property in Auburn that we rent to students, and we were sitting on the front porch there one day, and this guy come up and said, "I'm coming to Auburn and I need a house to rent." And we were just sitting there and, okay, we got one. So we rented our house to Brent Warren for 2 years. He paid us $275 a month, every month, on time, never complained about anything. One of the greatest tenants that we ever had. But now, the story I want to tell you is, Brent is a smooth guy. In about 2 months, all the people in that little community there, in that little neighborhood, he had done talked to them and made friends with them, and they were cooking him biscuits. They were bringing him cornbread and peas, and he never had to cook a meal, I don't imagine. But he had those older ladies, man, they took care of him just like he was one of their own. But anyway, Brent is a great person. Now, after Brent left Auburn, I hadn't seen him in 20 years. And I called, when we were starting our festival in Auburn, this upcoming May, I got on the website and looked for the Alabama Bluegrass Music Association, and his name and number was up there, and it still didn't ring a bell to me. And I called that number, and I said, "Is this Mr. Warren?" And he said, "Yes." And I said, "Well, this is Matthew Holt." He said, "Matthew, what are you doing?" Just like he'd been knowing me forever. And then it registered. He said, "Pitt Street." And then I knew what he was talking about. But he's a great guy, and you're in great hands with his leadership in the Bluegrass Music Association. And he's also going to come down to our festival and help me do some MC work.
You should too. It's going to be a good one, folks.
But all of you are invited. If you're a veteran, yourself and your spouse get free admission for the whole week. If you'd like to come, we'd love to have you. But without further ado, the Newgrass Troubadours.
Right.
Give them a hand.